Hello and welcome to my channel Coding Concept. This is the first lesson of QBASIC programming and the topic is what is program and computer languages. To learn any programming language, it is very important to have the concept of program and then computer languages. So we shall see the definition of program at first. So what is program? A program is nothing but a set of data and instructions written in a computer language given to the computers to perform a specific task. Over here, just concentrate on these three words: data, instructions, and at last computer language. So we need to give data and instructions written in a computer language to the computers, then only a computer will respond and then perform a specific task. These things will be clarified with the help of a real life example. So let's have a look. Over here you can see three pictures. The first one is the house, second is the owner of the house, and at last a wall painter. Okay, so here the owner of the house wants his house to get painted. That's why the owner of the house tells the wall painter to paint his house. So the owner of the house is telling the wall painter, paint my house. Okay, so obviously this is the instruction. The house owner is giving instruction to the wall painter to paint his house, isn't it? So that's why it is instruction. Okay, now the wall painter obviously will respond to the house owner, and the wall painter tells that he needs some materials and equipments to paint the house. So the wall painter is telling the house owner that he needs some materials as well as equipments to paint the house. So what are the materials? Number one, color. Second one, water. Third, paintbrush, isn't it? And then paint rollers. So these are the materials and equipments which are required by the wall painter to paint the house. So what is the task here? Here the task is paint the house, isn't it? The task is to paint the house. Paint the house is the task. So who is performing the task? Obviously the task will be performed not by the house owner. The task will be performed by the wall painter. So here the wall painter is actually working like a computer. Okay, now who is giving instruction to the computer? Sorry, who is giving instruction to the wall painter? Obviously house owner. So that's why the house owner is a programmer, because he is giving instruction to the wall painter. And who wants data to perform the task? Obviously wall painter, isn't it? The wall painter is performing the task. The wall painter is painting the house and he needs some materials as well as equipments. So those are actually the data. So these four things are the data which are required to paint the house. So here the wall painter is taking instructions as well as data to paint the house. That means to perform the task. So that's why again I am telling here the wall painter is working like a computer and the house owner, he is like a programmer. Now the combination of data as well as instructions is actually the program. Is it clear? Now, as you can see here, a computer only works when it is programmed to perform a specific task. Programmed means whenever a computer will be given a set of data and instructions, then only a computer will work. Otherwise, a computer will not work. Okay? In real life example also, as you can see, if the house owner is not giving any instructions or data to the wall painter, then the wall painter will paint the house. Obviously not. So whenever the house owner will give the instruction to the wall painter and then wall painter will demand some data like color, water, paint brush, paint roller, then only the wall painter will be able to perform the task and he will be able to paint the house, like suppose with blue color, this one with blue color, isn't it? So now we will see what is computer language. So let's have a look at the definition. A computer language is a language which is used to write instructions for the computers to perform a specific task. Now see here, if I ask you that this house owner is speaking or is giving instruction to the wall painter in which language? So what will be your answer? Simply your answer will be not Hindi, not English, not Bengali. Obviously you have to give a common answer, and the answer is the house owner is speaking in a language which is understood by the wall painter. Now suppose the house owner is speaking in English, and if the wall painter doesn't know English language, then the wall painter will be able to understand the instruction given by the house owner? Obviously not. So whatever the language is understood by the wall painter, the same language must be used by the house owner to give instruction to the wall painter, and then only the wall painter will be able to understand the instructions. He will demand for demand for some data, and then only the house will be painted. That means the task will be performed. Similarly, here also computer understands only a particular type of language, not like English language. Okay, just like English is a medium of communication, English is a language for the human beings. Similarly, for computer there is a particular type of language which is used to write instructions. So human beings, that means the programmers, used to write instructions using some programming language, using some computer language, and then those instructions are given to the computer, and as a result the computer understands that language, understands that instructions, and as a result the computer is able to perform the task. Okay, so this is all about a computer language. Now it is also known as programming language. Why it is known as programming language? Why computer language is known as programming language? The answer is very simple. Computer language, a particular computer language is used to write programs, isn't it? Which purpose? For the purpose of performing a specific task. So obviously a language which is used to write programs, obviously it will be known as programming language, isn't it? So that's why a computer language is also known as programming language. Okay? Now let's have a look at how a computer responds to a program actually. This is a simple program written in QBASIC programming language. I shall discuss about QBASIC programs in my later lessons, so no need to worry about that. Hence, as of now, just focus on how a computer performs a task when a program is run. Okay? So this is a simple program which is written to find the sum of any two numbers. Here you will know how the computer accepts data from the user. Okay? So this is basically, we are telling program, but this is actually the set of instructions. Okay? So whenever we will click on this option run, okay, I am showing you by zooming in a little bit. Yeah, now that's okay. So whenever we will click on this run option, that means we will execute the program. So whenever we will execute the program, the instruction will be given to the computer. As a result, the computer will ask for some data. Just see that. Just click on start. That means the program is executed. The instruction is provided to the computer. Now as you can see, another screen appears. And this screen, with the help of this screen, the computer asks for the input. Ask for the data from the programmer. As you can see, what is written, enter the first number. As I have already told that we can perform sum of any two numbers with the help of this program. So that's why the computer asks the user or the programmer for the first data, enter the first number. Okay, so suppose I am entering 9. So now when I entered 9, another message comes here, enter the second number, means the computer wants the second data, suppose 7. Now press enter. So as you can see, we are getting the sum equals to 16. Okay, so the instruction is provided, and these are the set of instruction. As you can see, how many lines are there? There are 6 lines. So 6 lines of instructions are provided to the computer, and then whenever these instructions are executed, the computer wants data from the user, and when the data are also provided, the result appears, the result is displayed. Okay, so this is how a computer responds to a program actually. Now students, it is very necessary to understand the concept of programs and programming languages before writing programs using a specific programming language. Okay, it is very important. I told before the start of this lesson also that it is very important to have the concept of program. You need to relate the concept of program with real world, and then only it will be a lot easier for developing programs, for designing programs for all of you. Okay, so hopefully I have been able to clarify this particular topic to all of you. So that's all for now.